for sure.
So I think because I've seen your videos, right? I've seen your stuff, and so screen printing would be when you're with the ink and the block.
Yeah, the ink and the screen. Yeah. And you need your design, so that's what you're printing on. Yeah.
So you need to make the design first from the
wherever
website,
software.
the software,
Yeah.
and then you need to print that out and then have it, and then so you basically put a block of ink and then you're.
So from the beginning process, you need your screen first, and depending on your design, if it's like really detailed, like the higher mesh count would be better for that, and then the lower mesh count, like if you're just doing like block letters, the lower the mesh count would be better for that. And then like if you're doing it from start to finish, I need your screen first and your emulsion, and you coat that, and you let that dry overnight, and then you have your transparent film, which is in black, so that the ink doesn't go through when you're exposing it to the light. So then once you have your film, it's transparent, and your screen that's coated already and dried, you put that on top, and then like you turn on your either a light or some sort of what's it called? I think it's like I forgot the term, but you need your specific light that would shine on it, and then for a specific amount of minutes, and then from there you just go wash it off, and then your design should come out.
Like it shouldn't come out.
No, your transparency film, the dark, that's what you want. So then once you wash it off, you'll get your design, and then the rest would dry, and then that screen you can use as long as you want, or as long as you take care of it really well, then it will last you for a while.
Oh wow, that's a really hard process.
Yeah. So then I haven't even gotten down to it since I'm still doing it like at home. I don't have all the proper equipment.
Okay.
So yeah.
How do you? Well, I think that's a very good idea of you actually recording and processing and I guess capturing the process, because it shows like how much hard work it takes into that one shirt.
Yeah.
Because like you explaining it to me, I have to leave it overnight. I have to do this coat. Like it just takes so much patience for one shirt.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think that would be difficult to like show it to the customer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is, yeah.
Like a customer would just see a t-shirt and they'll see a t-shirt, but they won't know that this one is like factory made, like millions in a second.
Yeah,
but this one, it took you like all night, several coats to do, you know?
Yeah, and sometimes if it doesn't come out, like let's say when you're exposing it to the light, you do like 8 minutes, and then like let's say you do 8 minutes, right? And then you wash it off, then the entire thing washes off. Is because you needed longer time to get it exposed. So that's what happened to me multiple times. I would have to test what's the right distance from the light to the screen
in the
right time. Because then once you do, let's say your design washes off the way you don't want it to wash off, it's like you have to clean the entire screen again, then wait for it to dry, and then coat it again, let it stay overnight. Sometimes they recommend like even 2 nights, so just like let it dry, or like if you have a blow dryer, dry it up like that too. And but yeah, like distance on that stuff, the timing too, because then I've been on
a learning process.
It's a learning process for sure. Yeah.
Would you say that's the best form of making a shirt, or what would be for you? Because you've mentioned 3 or 4 type of ways to make a shirt. What would be your favorite?
Honestly, it would be embroidery.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the reason why I wanted to get into it, for like embroidery, because I always thought quality and like just after like the texture when you're fitting it, like you can either have it be
super thin or super thick, right?
Yeah.
Like there's different type of.
You could put a foam under it, and then it'll just puff it up even more. Like there's a little foam, and it'll just stitch on it. So then embroidery was the reason why I got into it. That's like the best one. But then I had to take a pause on that to do the screen printing, because that takes time too. So then right now I'm switching back into embroidery, to doing more embroidery work. But yeah, embroidery for sure.
I feel like embroidery work is something that is kind of, and would you be doing just your own brand and your own logos, or would you be down to like do something else with now that you have the machine? Like I know that it's very popular for graduation. Oh, can you embroider my name? Can you embroider this? Like down the line, do you think you'll just have your brand, or do you think you also do like a small embroidery business on the side just because you have the equipment?
I definitely want to do other small things, more like collaborations with people than like taking in work for them. The reason for that is because like now looking at all the collaborations, bro, I think collaborations are so dope. like two people coming
Like
in to
other
make one
brands?
thing, yeah,
Mhm.
or just like two individuals, like let's say you and me,
Yeah.
right? Like you had different viewpoints, I had different viewpoints, and then just like like let's collab. And if it
Mhm.
were to be on a shirt or even like a video like this, like collaborations are so dope,
Yeah.
in all forms. So then I would definitely want to do more collabs like that instead of like taking like a job in like let me do it for you,
Yeah, that makes sense.
especially more because like that's not where I kind of want to lean to, like
Mhm.
become more of a like a factory, I guess you can say, like
Yeah.
producing stuff like that. At least not right now, but I would do it like if they were to tell me like, oh, it's just one thing or whatever. Like if I have time, especially,
Mhm.
then yeah, I don't mind.
So you want everything that you produce to be a piece that represents the brand.
Yeah, for the most part, I would want to go towards that, or even things like that are interesting to me. Like right now, I've been doing just logo designs. Like that's what I've been. It's because like I've been on a roll just creating a bunch of logos. Cause so that's basically what I do as of right now, and then I'm just like producing them and like either screen printing them or like in embroidering them or doing the heat transfer vinyl stuff like that too, and but for like other people in collabs, like I've done one collab with my homie at school, and then we screen printed that stuff. It was like he did his own, I did my own, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, like he did his own kind of branding.
Like he did his own work because we took a class together.
Oh,
Well, he took a class first, and then I took the class
Yeah.
afterwards. But like in that class, he screen printed this, and then I screen printed on top of it. But like
Okay. That's pretty cool.
yeah, that was pretty dope.
And the other type that you mentioned was called heat vinyl.
Yeah, heat transfer vinyl.
Heat transfer vinyl.
Yeah.
Is that like when you have like it kind of feels like a sticker on it?
Yeah, like so you have to have like a Cricut machine. I don't know if you've seen those. So then you put that. You also need a design for that, and then you put it in the machine, and then it'll cut it out. And then from there, you just need usually a heat press is ideal. But then like for me, I don't have a heat press, so I use sometimes I use an iron. So it's for smaller things like that. And but I wouldn't really want to push that out there to sell, you know, because it's like it's not ideal like the way I do it. So then that's also another reason why I haven't really like sold a lot of things, is because it's still like the equipment. I don't want it to be like
you want it to be the best work, right?
Yeah, like I don't want the quality to like for people to know that's the quality that I'm producing. But it's the product, it's like it's more about the learning right now, and then afterwards like okay, like I would need this, I would need that, but since I don't really have that right now, I'm just testing stuff out. But I would say that from testing all these things out on my own, I've gotten more confident in the product and what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do, and how I can manipulate what I have now to make it work, you know?
Use your strengths.
Yeah.